hate you. This is not conjecture. This is not hyperbole. This is a fact. The undeniable evidence is plain to see. They use you for sex but refuse to give you marriage. They get you pregnant and leave you to fend for yourself, without resources, without support, without help. They do this at a 77% rate. In case you can't recognize it, this is hate. They shoot up your communities. Your kids are killed. They see the damage they cause and they continue it still. They beat, rape, and murder you at the highest rates. There is nothing you can call this behavior except hate. They refuse to build resources. They refuse to protect you and work hard to make sure that the whole world rejects you. They write songs calling you bitches and hoes, and that's the way that hatred grows. So the whole world joins in dehumanizing you. They hate you and makes the world hate you too. They tell the whole world you are ugly, unloved. They call you unworthy, undesirable, and if that's not enough, they sex traffic you and your daughters. They don't see it as wrong. They molest over 60% of our little girls before they're even grown. They use you as mules. They use you as tools. They use you like fools. And to them, it's all cool. And they do this publicly for the whole world to see. How much more hateful can hatred be? They manipulate you in every way to gain your love, labor, and energy. And once they receive it, they spit on you, they hit on you, they shit on you, and they quit on you. And then they say that's how you deserve to be treated. They throw you in freezers. They bash you in the head. They kidnap you, rape you, they leave you for dead. Then they blame you for it and they laugh. They laugh at your suffering. They laugh when you're dying. They laugh at your injuries. They laugh when you're crying. They laugh at your trauma. They laugh while they victimize you. They laugh at all the forms of violence they commit against you. They laugh and they laugh. They laugh with glee because there's nothing that brings them more joy than making you bleed. So don't come at me because what I say is true. Whether you believe it or not, they hate you. And they're so proud of their abuse against you. They go live and record it so that the pain they inflict on you can give them pleasure to watch and the world can enjoy it too. They show you humiliated, dehumanized, and crying in pain. They harm you for clickbait, for their profit and gain. And when confronted with the mountain of evidence of their abuse, they refuse to listen. They've got an excuse. When you talk about it, they tell you you're being divisive, a distraction. They say you're wrong. They take no responsibility, no accountability, and their hate for you goes on. So I don't care what they say. I don't care how they feel. And I don't care about their professions of love. It ain't real. This is pure, unbridled, unrepentant hate. Their actions prove it, and they've sealed their fate. They hate you. And to show you the proof of what I say, you knew exactly who I meant when I said they.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as per the title, guys, yes, once again we have another self-hating black male that is coming out here basically wanting to attack a black woman. One, because this woman know that for a fact she's drop dead gorgeous, and two, because black women are coming out here and they're being very vocal talking about no, we're not going 50-50 within a relationship. So this meal, I'm sorry that you have to look at this face. And once again, guys, like I have told you guys in the past, this is one of those face that only a mother can love. But nonetheless, if you guys aren't necessarily familiar with this self-hating black male here, his name is Godfrey. He claimed he's a comedian. So once again, because unfortunately, we already know that these male how to come and always join whatever trend that is attacking a black woman, right? So you guys know just recently I spoke about Kayla Nicole. If you guys aren't necessarily familiar with the beautiful Kayla Nicole, she was in a relationship with a Chief player. His name is Travis Kelsey. I think they were together probably for 4 or 5 years. Kayla Nicole, in comparison to a lot of women that unfortunately they decide that they're going to stay in relationship, hoping that eventually they can convince a man to make them their wife, I guess Kayla Nicole, she decided that she was gonna give Travis Kelce a time frame because after they broke up, it had been reported that she wanted to get married and he didn't really marry her within that time frame. And Kayla, being a beautiful, respectable black woman like she is, she decided, okay, well, this relationship is no longer serving me. I'm not really getting what I want. So she just gracefully decided that she was going to move on from the whole situation. So basically, what she did was she went on this Angel Reese podcast show and she sat down and Angel asked her about the whole breakup and about people claiming that she were going 50-50 with him in a relationship. Kayla came out and said, what do I look like going 50-50 in a relationship? And actually, I spoke about two other self-hating male, which at this point, they will be considered to be wash-up rapper, which is none other than Mace, as well as Cameron. They basically decided that they were going to do what black men tend to do, which is always try to humiliate, try to humble, try to degrade black women every opportunity that they get. So now we have another self-hating black male that decided that he was going to jump on that wagon where he was going to come out here and attack a black woman for knowing her worth, for knowing exactly what she wants in a relationship. This is literally the only thing that these group of male they're successful with. They're not successful at building. They're not successful at being a good father, at being a good spouse. We already know that they're not builders, but one thing that they do have a PhD in is that they will consistently come out here, attack black women. And just like that beautiful poet said at the beginning of this video, these males, they will continuously come out here trying to humble you, trying to degrade you, and they also want the world to join in with them. So guys, check out what this horse-faced Godfrey had to say about Kayla Nicole saying she's not going 50-50 in a relationship, and then we will come back with more.
You guys see the video of Travis Kelce's ex-girlfriend was Kayla Nicole? The black chick, yeah. She was on Angel Reese's podcast. And let me tell you, man, was she talking a lot of shit. She was like, do I look like a woman that pays 50-50?
Do I look like I would go 50-50 on bills?
Wow. What kind of shit is that? I mean, this is not anything new. Women taking men for their money and shit like that. Nothing new, you know? But why are you talking like that? Travis is winning like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You can say what you want about Taylor Swift, but she is paying her own bills big time. And he's paying his. And what is wrong with 50-50? What is wrong with that? Who's making these women, man? Is this AI? Is this Elon Musk building these new women that are on this bullshit? I just want to know. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with taking care of a woman. There's nothing wrong with that. But this whole, do I look like? No, you look like you by your motherfucking self 100%. And you ain't 50-50, you 51-50 because you out your goddamn mind. Shout out to Cam and Mace. Thank you for giving her the business. You know the saying, show me a hot chick and I'll show you somebody tired of fucking her. You know what I mean? And Kelsey was actually tired of it.
Once again, not necessarily anything new, just these self-hating males doing what they do on a consistent basis, right? And naturally, after that whole podcast, that whole clip with Kayla went viral, naturally, I also made a video about it. A lot of you guys were also in the comment section saying that the only group of male that continue to cry about going 50-50, we already know it is the group of male that are literally at the bottom for every single thing within the society. This is why these male are the only group of male that continue to cost the US government $50 billion annually. We already know these men, they don't want to work. They don't want to study. They don't want to go out here and be protector, providers, and professor. All they want to do is sit around all day on platform that non-black male has created and attempt to degrade you as a black woman. Nonetheless, Kayla Nicole, I guess she got wind of all of the negative stuff that these self-hating male were saying in response to her knowing her worth, in response to her knowing for a fact that she can find a man that she don't have to go 50-50 in a relationship with. And unfortunately, she also went on another podcast with some of these self-hating male. And to be honest, guys, I really like Kayla, but I can't really understand why she's going on this male platform. Nonetheless, this is what she had to say when she was asked about all of the backlash that the Angel Reese podcast received. Listen to this, and then we will come back with more.
With the power of media and platform. And so, it's okay. You understand what I'm saying, though? No, but
100%.
yeah, because
I'm learning that. I think it's in my nature to be myself and to lead with myself and to give all of myself, and people don't deserve that.
that's right.
Because it's not going to always be received in the intent that I mean for it to be received. I don't have control over public perception.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, I really like Kayla. I think she's very eloquent. I mean, obviously, she's very gorgeous. But I do feel like oftentimes, whenever a Black woman, they do decide that they're going to go out, they're going to explore an option. Because let's just be real, guys. We know by us going out here and exploring our option, we have a higher chance of us getting a true provider man, a man that is going to love us, a man that is going to respect us, a man that isn't going to be continuously out here on social media crying and begging for submission. Because one thing that the least producing group of males of society fail to realize is that if you're providing, if you're protecting, if you're professing your love for the woman that you're in a relationship with, do these males not know that it naturally comes that you as a woman, you want to submit, you want to cater to your man? Of course, these males don't know anything. So this is why they continuously come out here, try to fairmonger you from one, going out here and dating other group of male, because they know for a fact that these other group of male provide just that. And two, they're always trying to keep you as a Black woman in these shackles, because for the longest of time, unfortunately, we know that there has been so much of the woman that came before us. They have been loyal to their own detriment when it pertains to these male, because we already know out of every group of male, these are the male that go and dates out most out of everybody, which is quite interesting because these males are continuously out here crying on social media when they see one of us go out here and date better group of male, but they do it 10 times more. So Black woman, this is why I continue to say, y'all should never ever listen to anything that the least producing males of society have to say. And like I have told you guys once, and I'm going to tell you again, I truly feel like regardless of what Kayla said, because if you guys remember when I made that video, which I'm going to link down below, if you guys remember, Mace and Cameron was trying to say, well, oh, this is the reason why you're single now, because you claim that you didn't want to go 50-50, but he's in a relationship now with Taylor Swift, and I'm pretty sure she don't have a problem going 50-50, which is quite ludicrous. But like I said, these washed up rapper, they always need a moment, right? And we already know, because nobody is really checking for them. This is why they consistently have to attack you as a Black woman, because we know, unfortunately, that's the only way they're going to get the little attention that they're so desperately seeking, right? These male are highly insecure when they come to non-Black male, and especially when they know for a fact that a successful non-Black male, their number one preference in woman is indeed a Black woman, because no one can convince me that Travis Kelce's preference is not Black woman. Nonetheless, guys, this is all that I have to say on this whole situation, but I would love to hear what you guys have to say about, once again, another self-hating, horse-faced Black male, least producing males of society, coming out here once again trying to attack a Black woman, aka Kayla Nicole, for simply stating that she's not going to go 50-50 in a relationship with any man. Whatever your thoughts and opinion are, please get in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.
Black women, it's time to hold ourselves accountable because we are reaping what we sowed. We have lied and gassed black men up for centuries, letting them think that they are kings with no kingdoms, letting them think that they are the emperor when they are naked. And now we are dealing with the consequences of those actions. Instead of being honest with black men and requiring them to do better for not only themselves, but the community that they helped create, we have allowed them to tear it apart and then put it back together quietly behind their backs and then still let them get the credit for it.